How's that? Better?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, apologies, everyone. Sorry. If you're watching now, if you're still watching, or if you're rejoining, actually, I'll give you 2 minutes to rejoin, and then I will apologise.
Sorry, I'm frozen. Oh, here I go.
The Ice Lady striketh again. Okay. There's 11 people there. I think there might have been more than that. I think I might have lost a few fans there. Anyone who's there and was here before, I apologise for that. It was in the settings. I made an error, and Julie was not able to sit away from me, which is what I prefer, and use her setup over there like she normally does. So apologies for that. So welcome back. Hello again. Hello, Simon Barton again. Good to see you back. I used to live in Barton Avenue. Did I mention that? Rodney McKay, hi again. Thank you, Rodders, for coming back. So a lot of people here. Marty, King Eric from Manchester. I never knew. We certainly move in exclusive circles, don't we?
We got Holland here.
Holland?
Oh, we got Basingstoke.
No way. Hello from Hampshire, I can see.
Yeah, Basingstoke.
It doesn't say Basingstoke,
It
does
does
it?
keep going down.
Oh, Manorm. Manorm 2003. Hi from Basingstoke. Hello. We used to live in. Did we both? No, only I lived in Basingstoke.
Say Frank Walker from National Times.
Frank Walker from National Times.
Tiles.
National Tiles.
You know, it's the advert.
Yeah, but it's not the real one, is it?
What? No, it's. Read the comment.
Oh, I can't see. Right. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, there's like I said, I haven't been online for a while, live especially, and you can see why because I cock it up. Anyway, we're back now. If there's any questions you've got for me, please fire away. Hopefully, I'll pick up on them. I must admit, the comments do go quick.
Can you be nice though, please? Can you say nice things, please?
Is that me?
No, anybody.
Oh, anyone. Can you say nice things?
See, how long have me and him been together? Too bloody long. 36 years.
36? I thought it was 26.
What?
No, it's more like, yeah, now I think about it. Well, it is 36, yeah. Hey, Marty, you know the country of Australia is an American-owned business. Oh, good.
It says you can slow.
I wish I was paid in dollars.
You can slow the comments down, it says.
Yeah, but I don't like to slow them down. What's the point? Then I'm answering comments. I don't know how that works. Comments.
Chattanooga. Hello.
Chattanooga, I've heard of that. That's a great name for a place, isn't it? Let's have a look here. The world, according to Jim, the 26th anniversary here. I would love a Volkswagen camper. Well, funny you should say that. Well,
we want to buy one.
Yeah, we were looking for a camper van. We want when at the moment we're in lockdown. I don't know about your country or your suburb or wherever you're from, but we're in lockdown here in Melbourne, Australia. We're not allowed. There's actually a curfew on. We're not allowed out between 8 p.m. and 5 in the morning.
Claire.
So the streets are empty. What? Claire Ravenwood.
Claire.
Ah, nice surprise. Live from my lorry. Do you call them lorries? I thought you called them trucks. I thought the British called them lorries. Yeah, so when this lockdown's finished and we can actually travel interstate again, we're champing at the bit to get away and have a break and fly free.
Because
what? Like Dr. Evil.
Apparently we're not allowed to go overseas for a couple of years, so
yeah.
we might travel around Australia instead.
Well, there's enough to see in Australia, and we've only seen 1% of it probably, and we've done a few Ks. So yeah, we wanted to get a van. We actually looked at them last night. So the VW camper van's a great comment. My partner is driving me crazy. Any advice, Julie? Any advice for a partner driving you crazy?
No, I can't believe
yes.
That could be happening. Listen,
look at the watch the old editions of Marty's Matchbox makeovers.
It says
listen.
How is
it's a car doing a burnout.
How is lockdown affecting you? I'll tell you, it's affecting me very badly. Martin works, so he can go out. We're not allowed to go any further than 5 kilometres from our house. We can't go out together. Only one at a time.
That's the thing I miss most.
Curfew 8 o'clock at night. That's it till 5 in the morning.
Hello, Brazil. There's a Brazilian nut online.
Does that include Tassie? Yeah, I think it does actually. I don't think you can go to Tassie. We can't even go.
No, we can't. State. Yeah, we can't go interstate. We can't leave. We can't go 5Ks further from your front doorstep. Otherwise, you get a $1,600 and something fine.
Yeah,
seems a bit rough, but there you go. It's keeping people safe, supposedly. Apparently, the numbers have dropped. They're still over 300 new cases.
4 deaths last night.
Oh, and 4 deaths last night. Anyway, it's been a lot worse.
Anybody in Australia around this area that's selling a camper van, feel free to give us a hoy so we can buy it.
Ah, dear. Somebody's been painting their house. Now, that's a good idea. Julie, can you get some paintbrushes tomorrow?
What for? I'm not painting the house. Australia's full of prisoners.
It's full of criminals, that's for sure. And half of them aren't locked up.
Yeah. Does your wife help with any of the makeovers?
Yeah,
bits and pieces. Not physically doing them, but you know.
Moral support. That's always important.
Hand up Kevin's backside a lot of times. Helps.
Kevin's never told me about this. I thought that was exclusively my right.
Mike, can you please explain which glues you use for which purpose? Plastic, metal, big pieces, tiny pieces. Excuse my English. I'm from Belgium, French speaking.
Oh,
I think
Belgium.
you speak very well.
Well, if the joint's going to be flexible, don't use super glue or araldite or any of those 2-part resin epoxies. For windscreens, there's a great thing called canopy glue, which dries clear. What else do I use? I have tried JB Weld, but I'm not in favour of that because although people have said it does a really good job because it's reinforced with metal filings, it seems to take for ages to cure, and I just don't have the time to wait. Yeah. So Matt C, my quarantine time is being spent putting an engine in my truck. Well, that's a great excuse for something to do. You know, what a learning experience, and you getting some physical exercise, crawling around, lifting heavy things. That's brilliant. I wish I had a truck to put an engine in.
How long have you been in the hobby, Martin?
How long have I been in the hobby? I don't know. I think it's 2 years minimum, maybe 2.5. Is it?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what started me. It was a bare metal HW. I was bored one day, lying on the couch on my own at 7:30 in the evening. Julie'd gone to bed. And I was flicking through YouTube and I saw bare metal HW. And I was sort of drawn in, and I don't particularly like Hot Wheels, but I thought, wow, you know what? That looks like fun. Maybe I could do some Matchboxes. So that's what started that off. So thank you, Bare Metal HW, if you're watching. I doubt whether you are.
Srivinis Calabagier from India says, how many have in your collection?
People ask me that all the time, but the thing is, every time I count, I come up with a different number. It's like counting sheep, you know. Like, do I include the king size? Do I include super kings? Do I just do the Matchbox 1 to 75? You know, and some of the display cases have got multiple internal display cases, and some have got 5 in, some have got 6 in, some have got 4 in, and I just can't wrap my head around it. One day I'll do an audit and I'll have a figure, but I reckon it might be around about generally 200. Okay. A ballpark figure.
Hello, Graham from Basingstoke. Shit place, hate it.
Graham, Basingstoke, love it. Lance and Bagnall, the swimming centre, Sainsbury's I used to work for. What?
Is Maggie Weld your go-to for fixing broken metal? I'm helping you out here by reading them for
Maggie Weld, yes. Well, I've had a lot of wins, but I've had a lot of fails, so maybe 50-50. The thing with the die-cast models is there's no consistency that I can tell in the actual build, the blend of the metal, right? Zinc, magnesium, whatever, lead. There's no sweet spot. And like I say, with the Maggie Weld, some models, perfect. You can do the same exact model and it will fail. And I guess it's all to do with the blend of the metal that they used on the day. Like maybe they bought different batches of metal from different metal merchants. I don't know. But yeah, sometimes the metal melts and withers away. Otherwise, it puts up with the heat, accepts the muggy weld, and it's a really good product when it works. And I'm not just saying that because I'm sponsored by them, because I'm not. I actually rang Muggy Weld. I sent a Muggy Weld an email and said, thank you for sending me the Muggy Weld. And they said we didn't. So I gave him the order number, and he looked it up on his database and said, oh, it was some random guy in I think it was in England, sent it to me. And I thought, that's amazing. I actually was thinking it was from the company, but it was just a random one-off gift, and it's just a wonderful product. And thank you. I wish I could give you a shout out. I'd have to look in my records. I would know who you are because I keep records of all the packages I receive. And it's a good thing. If you can get it, I suggest you get some and experiment with it, because it's not just for models, it's for other things too. Yes, Julie.
Good day.
It's like a school kid. Oh, it's miss.
Steve Burrows says, how's it going, Cobber? Twice. So,
g'day,
mate.
Cobbo. It's real good, mate.
Have you run out of toothbrushes? No, but I'll tell you what.
Steve Burrows, you sent me the truck, didn't you?
So I was thinking this morning I need another toothbrush. Mine's getting a bit mangy.
Yeah.
What's the rarest model someone sent you, Martin?
Oh, the rarest model? Oh, I don't know. Honestly.
I've tried Mod Podge.
I actually, talking of rare models, here's one here. I've got a few little props here for when, things...
When Julie shuts up for 2 minutes.
When required. A number of people have commented on this little ensemble. It's a Russian-made intercontinental ballistic missile, Now you can see why all the Russians want to be soldiers when they grow up, because they're getting toys like this when they were kids. And this one came from donator number 143. So I'd have to look that up. And it's a great little thing. To my mind, this would have to be pretty rare. I mean, I've never seen one outside of Warsaw. So who knows? So it's a good question. It's got Russian star on it too, on the front. It's an interesting little model. Very basic, bit damaged. The cabin's dented there. And the tow hitch is missing from the trailer. But one day, I shall do a special on this one and get it up and running again.
It's about me now.
Yes.
Kevin's not going to make an appearance, but Pandemonium's here. She'll be making an appearance. And do I support Martin's hobby? Yes.
Drum roll.
Yes, but it takes over very lot this time. He's either at work or he's doing that. Which is after 36 years. Who cares anyway?
Howdy from Pennsylvania and Derbyshire. That's Bruce Zolo and My Cat's Dead. Oh. Oh no, that's his name. Soviet star rather than Russian. Okay, thanks for that. I kind of do the Russians not have red stars anymore? I wasn't aware. What do we got? That is nice. The Bob Harvey says about them.
Yeah,
the missile.
Where is Aggieland? Bob Harvey said, I'm in Aggieland. Where's
Aggieland. Is that? I don't know. Julie, you should see if you can find an electric toothbrush, it says.
Yeah, I need one, don't I? But I think I bought one once and it sort of disappeared, and I think it ended up in a room down the back. I should catalogue all the cars. That's a great idea. That's a heck of a photocopier for home use. Yes, for the simple reason we kept buying them.
Oh, this thing?
Printers, we kept buying them, and they would run out of ink, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
As I'm sure you're all aware, you can buy a printer brand new for like $30. And you think, oh, that's nice. I'll have one of those. And then you run it, and 20 pages later, it runs out of the free ink it came with. So you nip down to the shop and you say, I want some ink. And they say it's $100. And you go, I'll tell you what, I'll have another printer. Well, that's what we were doing. How insane is it?
Stupid.
I kept throwing away these brand new printers.
Yeah, but they weren't very good anyway.
No, they weren't particularly good printers, but they did the job. But yeah, the cost of the ink has driven me to bite the bullet and buy a decent one with large tanks. What is that? It's not an inkjet, is it? It's a laser printer.
But it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's my recommendations for you if you can afford it. Don't go out and buy multiple cheap ones. Get one expensive one and hope it lasts.
Can I tell people I've got arthritis in my thumb?
Oh, she's been banging on about that all day. It's all that typing you do on Wordy with friends.
Anyone want to play Words with Friends with me? Feel free.
How though? How do they find you?
They go on Words with Friends and look up my name.
And what's your name?
Julie Standing.
Oh, is that sort of an
Alias.
alias?
Yeah.
Julie what?
Standing.
Ah,
It's an
but you're
alias.
normally sitting when you're playing it, yes?
No.
No, you're normally lying down.
Oh, so silly. What was your favourite car as a boy, Marty?
Oh, I do remember looking at a Jensen Interceptor. I don't know why. It was probably parked somewhere. And I don't even know what it looks like now. But I remember at the time going, awesome, look at that. It's a Jensen Interceptor. And it was the car that everyone at that time wanted. And I'll tell you something awful. I had a mate. And he collected car badges, off the bonnets. And on the way home from school, he used to have a butter knife and he used to prise the badges off. And at the time, I didn't think anything of it. But now, I think, oh, kids, don't you hate kids? Can't believe we were all kids once, can you?
Could I please ask who is Ben Works? You should do a crossover episode with Ben Works for charity. Who?
Ben Works. Not heard of him.
Ben Works.
No, never heard of him. As if Yusuf, hello Marty and Julie, have been watching your videos almost from the beginning. Love the show. It brings back childhood memories. That's the whole idea. That's part of it. It's a big part of it, actually.
As is Yusuf is from Kuwait.
Oh, Kuwait. Oh,
Hi.
hi. Well, you want to go there for a holiday, do you?
Who?
You.
I'd like to go anywhere for a holiday. I'd like to go 6 kilometres
Oh,
down the road.
Oh, he is from Kuwait. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. I
it's
see
only
that. I didn't
allowed
read that.
5 kilometres, so I'd like to go 6.
Right. The Mad Max Mobile.
Hey, what was your first car? Full size and drivable. I had my licence before Martin, and I had what was it, Martin? That red car I had in England.
A Vauxhall Viva.
Viva, yeah.
A red Vauxhall
But our
Viva.
favourite car was the blue one.
Austin Maxi.
Austin Maxi. I love that car.
That was a big thing. I used to sit in the back and think I was royalty, didn't I?
Yeah, I used to.
I could stretch out and hail her from the back. Turn left here, driver.
I would love to see video of your favourite opinion of Super Fast yesteryear. He doesn't like Super Fast and Hot Wheels. I mean, when I say he doesn't like, he prefers the older ones.
Your favourites and your opinion on Superfast yesteryear and Hot Wheels. Well, I do love the yesteryear. I tell you what, some of those models are beautiful works of art. As for the Superfast and Hot Wheels, Superfast is just rejigged 1 to 75s in unrealistic colours with larger than life wheels, and I think Matchbox dropped the ball there. Just my own opinion.
It says you've only got 40. Well, you've only got 44 likes. Is it because I'm in here and I talk too much? Because I know I do.
Probably.
I can go if everyone wants me to go.
I can imagine that would be the reason.
Me to go.
Then we can talk about it. What else have I got over here? I've got a new video coming up soon. I wanted it out on Monday, but I think I'll be pushing it. Shall I give you a teaser?
Yeah, go on.
I'll give you a teaser. Do you want a teaser? Yes, it's coming up. It says yes.
No, it don't. They said no. No, they said no. Keep us in suspense.
Have a look at these. What are those, do you think? We've got Daffy Duck. Right. And we've got, yes, there we go. A teaser coming up. We've got Daffy Duck Mobile and Bugs Bunny Mobile.
Matchbox?
No, they're not Matchbox.
Oh, I thought they were.
No, they're not Matchbox. They are Sky Electrics. Well, look, I've taken the guts out of them. Why have I taken the guts out of them? I hear you say.
I wish you'd just hurry up and tell them.
Because what I'm doing is I'm modifying these little motors out of the Sky Electric cars so I can custom some Matchbox cars and me and Kevin can have a race around a Scalextrics track to break the boredom of COVID-19 lockdown. So that's what I'm doing. And today I was modifying this chassis and extending it with this part here so that it can be reattached to the donor Matchbox vehicle. So if anyone's excited about that prospect, please say, yay, that sounds like a really good idea.
Oh,
I can't wait to see it.
congratulations, Dan.
My nose keeps itching. What?
Dan has
Yeah, Kevin will cheat.
old daughter, isn't that?
Oh, well done, Dan. 1 month old.
Don't have any more. We've got 3 boys.
I bet you're not getting much sleep, are you? That's good. You can sit up and watch Marty's Matchbox makeovers. What's this? I used to have trouble getting ink for printers. I'm now 2 years into HP Instant Ink. Starts at $2.99 a month for 50 pages, and I'm on to $7.99 a month for 300 pages. Oh, that's sounds like a deal.
Phil from Werribee.
Yeah.
We invited you around. You didn't come.
Oh, is it Phil? Is it the Phil? Did we?
Yes, it is. I don't know. I mean, how many people do we invite around? Not a lot.
No, not a lot. Well, you can't come around now because we're in lockdown. What is Kevin up to nowadays? Well, not much. He's liking lockdown. The main reason is he doesn't have to look for work, and the government give him free money. But he can't spend it, so it's a kind of a sort of.
Sorry, is Kevin still trying to kill you? It's actually me putting him up to it.
Oh, no.
4. Dan's got 4. This is baby number 4. Dan.
Oh no! Good God!
I'm just about to go shopping in Basingstoke. I wouldn't bother. It's horrible. Is that the shopping centre opposite the railway line, the railway station?
No, what are you saying?
In Basingstoke. He's
Oh.
going shopping.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
How far from Wollongong are we?
Oh,
Isn't
a long
Wollongong a long way?
It's not Wollongong. It's Wollongong.
Where is that?
A long way off.
4-hour drive? 6-hour drive?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Fair way off. COVID-19 fake or real? Oh dear. There's people out there still asking the question, isn't there? Claire Ravenwood, sounds like a great idea. I can't wait. Thank you, Claire. I thought it might be fun.
Somebody's saying they bought some Matchbox cars and they're getting tips from you. Looks like a good hobby. It is a good hobby, and people think it's expensive, but I think once you've got your stuff, it's, like the main thing, eh?
Yeah, it can be expensive. It's a very slow start, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be to get your paints and stuff, but once you've got the booth and the spray gun, it's not so bad, is it? Unless you're not telling me something.
Did you know I've got 2 PayPal accounts? Yes, good morning, Marty. Jason Flesher says, I hope you're both okay. Yes, we are. Thanks for asking. I've actually been tested twice now, and nothing, no results, which is good. Julie hasn't been coughing or sniffing, so that's good too.
And I don't go anywhere. It says Trump or Biden. We don't have anything to do with politics, and especially American politics. So,
oh, look. Dan Griffin says his eldest son, or his eldest, I guess it's his son, sent Marty a couple of packages that he loved watching open. One had the custard in it. I remember the custard because Customs stole the custard. They took the Customs custardized, took into custody the custard. What are you drinking, Julie?
Some comfort.
Yep,
Simon
she doesn't stop. What?
He's got to go. Don't go, Simon. Don't go to work tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Call in sick. Just say you've got a headache, runny nose. No, why am I telling people how to run their lives?
What does that mean? Hi, Marty. Sounds like you're new. What does that mean?
Well, I feel new. I feel newish.
Can I just tell people that I just cut my own hair? Don't do that. Don't put faces. It's not just about you. Just because
it looks really good, especially at the back. I told her it looked really good at the back. Do you want to show everyone the back?
Shut up, man.
Fan mail address. What is it? P.O. Box 802 in Werribee. P.O. Box 802 Werribee,
Oh,
Australia.
Doug Griffiths is eating caramel. I
Oh,
love
caramel.
that. Yeah, well,
I haven't had that for years.
No, it's Caramac in England, but it's a new one here called caramel.
Oh, is it? Oh,
I'm
good.
eating snack. So, snack.
Ringing sick, saying you have a bone in your arm.
Oh, good. That's an old saying. I used to say that. What's wrong with you?
Someone I used to work with, they rang up once and said, I'm not coming in. And I said, what's wrong with you? And he said, it's my eye. And I said, oh, dear, what's up with your eye? He says, I can't see myself coming in. Which I thought was pretty good.
What's your fan mail address? You said that, didn't you?
Yeah, the fan mail address. Yeah, I said
be
that.
A bit behind you.
PO Box 802, Werribee, Australia. Oh dear. Do you know the Velicious? Do you know the Velicious, Julie?
What is the Velicious?
I don't know the
I don't
Velicious.
even know what that is. And I don't know. I see how Marty cuts his. Keep him away. Cuts his what?
Yeah, probably.
I'm a bit slow.
Yeah, Julie, does Marty ever get on your nerves?
What was that one? All the time.
No, with the hobby, it says.
With the hobby. No, but he forgets things. He loses things continually.
Who doesn't?
Me.
It's common.
Me.
Yeah.
Know.
What was it you were looking for today?
Can't remember.
Exactly. Try going off sick with a cubic foot.
I cut like that much off it the other day. I just went.
Apparently, there's people from all over the planet on here.
Somebody's put, why is the date the 16th in the title? No idea.
It does.
Martin's getting old. He's a bit silly.
I think I typed the 15th, didn't I?
No, you didn't. You put the 16th.
Really? Oh, what's a day here, a day there?
Jokes,
come back tomorrow and enjoy it. And pretend it's live. Do you want me to get you anything from Basingstoke? Oh no. What has Basingstoke got?
That's not famous for anything except a roundabout. Give us a roundabout.
No. Lance and Bagnall forklifts. My dad used to work for Smith's Industries.
Yeah.
I don't think they're there anymore.
Kelvin Hill.
Mm.
Number 34. Go have a look.
Mm. Good morning from Amersfoort in the Netherlands. I just got up and can already enjoy you. You can enjoy away.
Big truck in Sydney.
Have you tried the new mango flavoured Pepsi Max? I haven't, but Julie?
What was that? Sorry.
Have you tried the new mango flavoured Pepsi Max?
Yes, that's what I was drinking. I loved it. Remember?
I know. That's someone's asking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, very nice. I love it. I do. Mum, why did you do Mr. Bean? Oh, that doesn't matter.
Why did I do Mr. Bean?
Because you were just thinking. Because you had a mini.
Yeah, I had a mini and I thought it'd be fun. So
somebody's asked me a question.
Get some mileage out of it.
Twice. What's your opinion on Superfast year Hot Wheels? I think I sort of answered that for you.
Yeah, I think I answered it myself.
Could make one. What would it be?
Are you warming to caustic soda? Well, I don't know. It's a bit dangerous. I don't mind the old paint stripper, you know. It's sort of more a leisurely way of stripping paint.
As well, you know, you muck around with these things.
I do muck around. I do it to mix it up a bit and make the channel so that they're not like cookie cutter shows. You know, each one's different.
He's never ever hurt himself, except when he got the car embedded in his head and he had his thumb chopped off.
Scar, yeah. And I drank the brake fluid. That wasn't very pleasant.
Love your channel, Miss Martin and Mrs. Martin. I'm not Mrs.
Jasper
Martin.
Ellens says, did you ever make plastic scale models? As a kid, I was a prolific Airfix kit modeler. Airfix, Revel, Tamiya, the lot. I spent all my money on them and could never take girls out for flaming to discos and that. So I was a very late bloomer in life as a result. But I did enjoy making the models.
I was his first girlfriend. Anybody else. My hobby is I like to restore furniture, but I'm not very good at it. So I'm not very good at anything.
Well, that chaise lounge came up all right that you're sitting on.
Yeah, but I didn't restore that one.
Oh dear. Good evening from lockdown in New Zealand. Well, Doug, we feel for you. We know what's going on. We know what it's like.
Right.
It sucks. So it's nice that we can have an evening together talking about stuff.
Rubbish. Saludos Saludos, Marty from Argentina.
Somerset, drizzly Somerset. Oh, how lovely. I'd love to be there now. I'd go out and get myself a nice pint of scrumpy cider. Somebody's Nico Van Blomstein's a model builder myself now for about 8 years, and I enjoy it so much. Very addictive hobby. Yep.
Good morning, Johnny.
Oh, excuse me.
Just woken up.
After 8 years, Nico, I reckon you'll be pretty damn good at it.
Will you do more custom, Martin, or do you prefer restorations?
Well, I prefer restorations because I just want one of every type of Matchbox cars in the first 1 to 75 series. And then I can sit back and look at them. I don't know why. It's just
Bob Harvey,
something in my mind. That's what I want to achieve.
Martin,
You've got to have goals in life. What?
Bob Harvey says it's 4 o'clock. Tease me. What do you want, Bob? How do you want to be teased?
Got my models out again.
Oh,
Hang on a sec. This is not an adult channel. He's got his models out.
Oh, man.
Haven't touched them for years.
Don't lower the tone.
Oh.
Julie, build custom mid-century American furniture builder.
Is that a tornado in your display cabinet? Was it Kit? There is a tornado in the display cabinet, but it's a die-cast pre-built one, you know. Quite expensive. I don't know what brand it is.
Naz.
I bought it.
Sorry, Martin, to interrupt. Well, you're used to it. It says, I'm not Mrs. Marty. Are you living in sin? No, we've been married for 36 years. It's just that his surname is not Marty. His first name is Marty. So I am Mrs., but not Mrs. Marty. Right, I'll shut up 2 minutes, all right? You got 2 minutes, go.
Jasper Allen's great to hear. I made models of lots of army tanks and made large Second World War 1/35th scale panoramas between the age of 10 and 14. What is your favourite aeroplane? Well, there's many favourites. One of which would be the Chipmunk, the de Havilland Chipmunk, because when I was like 12 or 13, I had my first flight in an aircraft as an air cadet in the 443 Basingstoke Squadron of the Air Training Corps. And the Chipmunk has sort of stuck with me over these years. Every time I see one, I have flashbacks. And they're a great little robust aircraft. You say you have back trouble. I can't get my back off the bed. Oh, that's excuses for calling in sick. I've got back trouble. I can't get my back off the bed.
Okay.
Somebody's restored 5 evening news
tattoo.
trucks in the last 3 months. Lost and Wallace.
Which tattoo's interesting? They're all actually really horrible at the moment.
Yeah.
They were all right.
I've got the Australian flag. Well, actually, I ran out of money. I'm getting it in installments. That's the first quarter. I'm going to get the rest of it here.
He's had it 10
when
years.
I've got the money.
Oh, someone else from India.
India.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. What's this? Graham Carrington was in 443 Squadron and flew from Hamble in the Chipmunks. Well, Graham. That's amazing. I was there too. And we flew from Hamble. We used to go out over the Solent. And I used to get a bit scared over the sea because we had the Mae West on or whatever it was.
Wait 1 minute. Andrew Amadolo, if you were in Yarrawonga, I'll shout you beer. As soon as this was off, we got a camper van. I'm heading for Yarrawonga.
For Yarrawonga.
Yeah, we've already decided.
And she'll track you down. And if you don't buy her a beer, she'll kill you.
Yes.
Is that?
Shouldn't say
No,
that.
I'm joking. She wouldn't do that.
No.
She would not track you down for beer.
North Wales. Hello, Ron Jones.
Ron Jones? No, not the
No.
Ron Jones.
No.
I know a Ron Jones.
Do you like corgi?
Corgis, I do. I like the beagles as well, and the poodles. Also one of my favourites.
Sergio Jr. Hello in Brazil. He wants us to say hello.
Sorry, yes, I do like corgi cars.
Sorry.
I like them all. I like the corgis, the dinkies, because anything I had as a kid, obviously, yeah, it makes it good. Graham Carrington. Yes, definitely. I remember over the Isle of Wight. Yeah, that's right. In the Chipmunk.
Hey,
What?
Isle of Wight is where we went for our honeymoon, remember?
Oh God, yeah.
When we went on a motorbike and my bum caught on fire.
The tent. We had a tent. We went camping.
Yeah, honeymoon. See.
I splashed out on her that weekend.
You
know, it was a honeymoon on a budget.
My favourite vintage car.
Camping on a motorbike.
Yeah.
And the Isle of Wight. Yeah, go on.
And my bum caught on fire.
A bum caught fire because the tent was on hanging over the exhaust. It was a dirt bike. And we're going along the freeway, the motorway. And I look in the mirror and there's all smoke
you weren't. No, you didn't.
swirling.
No, he didn't. I'm going, Martin, stop. And he's going, what? And I'm going, stop, the bum's on fire. But he took a while.
Do I own a drone? Actually, I ordered a drone with a camera on it for the egg bombing sequence on the Jarrett Cooper road train Matchbox model I did, where Kevin has flying lessons and drops eggs on me. And by the time we had to film that scene, the drone wasn't here. So I had to run around in my front yard with the camera up on a long pole. The very next day, the drone arrived. And I've only used it once. And currently my son Shane has borrowed it. I'm not too sure what he's doing with it, but he's got it. I must get it back off him, actually. Write that down, will you?
Do you have a Leslie #1, Martin?
Leslie which one's the #1? Is that what is the #1? You think I'd know it. It's not the steamroller, is it? Which one's the #1? Brizzy boy, Marty, do you have a Leslie #1? Yeah. Well, where's those books?
No, probably in the other thing.
Yeah. Here we go. #1. Let's have a look in the old manual. #1. #1.
Lazy Dragon from Oklahoma. Oh, the
#1 is the Road Roller. I was right. It's the Road Roller. And I do have a couple, but I don't think I have the original one. I have probably the C or the D version. And they're a rather boring model. Only 2 colours and large parts. I haven't done a makeover on them yet because I struggle to know. I have to try and make these things interesting. Otherwise, people are not going to want to watch them and they get bored and switch off.
You should say that you work a lot as well. Work?
I do work. So I only have a few days a week to concentrate on stuff like this and the actual makeover process.
Someone was mentioning your 3D camera, and that was a bit of a flop. That was an expensive camera, and I'm a bit annoyed about it myself because he's not going to use it anymore. Well,
I actually used it today.
Oh, did you?
Yep, I've filmed a time-lapse video of me assembling a Scalextrics track, a figure of 8, to race the new and improved Scalextrics cars with the Matchbox bodies on that I shall show in the next couple of days, hopefully. I'm looking forward to it. Me and Kevin, in the scheme, in my mind, me and Kevin, I haven't approached him yet, so I'm hoping he's up for it. We're going to have a race, and we'll see who wins. Because the last one he beat me by putting oil on the track. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's the Ferrari one, the red Ferraris. And yes, I'm still recovering from my injuries when I come off on that bend. Thoughts on 3D printers? 3D printers are still in their infancy. I know they're getting cheaper and they're getting better. So hold off for a couple of years. I made the mistake with virtual reality. I went out and rushed out and bought the best set available at the time. Within 12 months, it was half the price and there was something better. So I know it's tempting, but I would recommend you hold off, do some research, and wait for the prices to come down. It won't take long. It'll take 12 months. And then jump in and buy the best one you can afford. And it should be good for a couple of years.
It says, do you fish, Marty, and what's your full-time job? No, he doesn't fish. He doesn't know what fish look like.
I have fished on the Murray River.
Yeah, one. But anyway, and what's your full-time job? But he won't tell anybody. Don't even tell me.
I used to fit air conditioners into cars for Toyota. That was the first job I had when I came to Australia, emigrated over here. And I did that for about 3 years. And that was quite interesting and very involved. And I learned a lot. But at the moment, I'm just waiting to retire.
That'll be a while. Drop Bear, how are we handling lockdown? We're not handling I'm not handling lockdown very well because I can't go anywhere. I had to go to the hospital the other day and I was so excited because it's the first time I've been out and I had a good excuse and I never even got pulled over. So I was a bit disappointed.
Have you got a number 73? 10-ton pressure aircraft refueler. He says he has one if I would like one. Well, Graham, thank you very much for the offer. I do actually have one. And it is one of those things that is stored in the back of my mind because I know it's there. And I know I just need one little RF roundel decal to make. So it should be quite easy. I just haven't got around to it yet. But I will because it's one of the originals that I desire. But thanks for offering. That's great. But no, I've got one. So please don't send it because somebody else out there would probably love it for the same reasons. Suggest you consider 3D resin printers.
Too expensive. We've got a printer, but I bought him. But
there's a descendant of Grayskull here. Hello, I'm Mike from the Scottish Borders.
Oh, please don't do it. Oh my God.
I'm the pest who keeps asking about the Vauxhall Viva. Julie almost read my question about whether you could create one from a Matchbox. Well, we've got a box of matches somewhere. I'm not too sure I could make one from a Matchbox somehow.
Oh, no.
A Vauxhall Viva, that's an interesting thing.
That's the one I had, wasn't it?
Yeah, they probably haven't had a model produced.
Is the Vauxhall Viva the one where I went up the hill in Amesbury and the engine?
No.
What was that?
Talbot Horizon, that was.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I'll look it up. Don't test me. A Vauxhall Viva was the red one, and we painted the boot with a paintbrush.
Do you make or spend money with little cars? I just want to say something right. I know you'd be quiet, Martin. Now, somebody accused Martin the other day of selling his cars, and he said to people not to give him cars because he's selling them and making money. I just want to say Martin has never ever sold one of his cars. He's given a few away, but he's never ever sold them. I just want everyone to know that because it was a very nasty comment. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough for what I'm saying.
Okay, they probably can't hear you because you're so far away.
Julie's picking her toes and licking her fingers.
Ah, that's how COVID started. That's one of the theories.
Stop it! I haven't. Oh God, I've got a sore toe as well.
Good morning from Holland. Fancy a slice of toast? I do, as a matter of fact.
Hello, Nuben.
Have you thought of casting your own Matchbox replicas? Yeah, I've thought of a lot of things, but you know, you got to go out and get a kiln, you got to go buy ingots, you got to get butane gas sources, you got to get gloves, goggles, gauntlets. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Make the molds. It's just everything's so expensive, so complicated, and you know, I'd love to do a bit of everything, but you know, I'm limited in my abilities.
Well, it says, why don't you have super chats on? What is super chat?
I'm not too sure what super chat is. I'm a newbie to this, by the way. This is probably only my 4th live thing.
Paul Ecos said no accents. I say he's shocking at accents. You just did
what accent do you want me to do?
No, you just did that stupid Scottish one, and you can't do Scottish. You can't do any. I
think I've seen some there that said that the accent was quite good.
I think there's none. I think you made that up. Do you plan on using the 360 camera again? I hope he does, but I don't think so. What is Marty's biggest secret he won't tell you on YouTube?
I don't think I have any secrets.
He's a cross-dresser.
I'm an angry dresser.
No, he's not.
Not this bloody T-shirt again. Super chat is where people can donate money to you. Oh, hello. Okay, we are now.
All right.
We're ceasing this now.
We
We're
might get
cutting
our-
you off. We'll come back and super chat in 2 minutes.
Can we get our camera back?
Yeah. Nah. Super chat. Well, it's very nice. If you want to donate money, just mail it to me.
Coleman, did you ask me that question earlier? Does Marty ever get on my nerves with his hobby? Not really. Or only if I'm doing something. He says, Julie, come look at this. Come and look at this. And I'm just going, "Ugh." But other than that,
I'm standing there with no pants on.
You always got to bring the level down, don't you?
Sorry, it's just what came to mind.
You know what?
what?
Right. Do you know what? I've gone back up. I'm reading this over.
Yeah, I know. You're like 10 minutes behind everybody else. Let's have a look. Super chat is a coloured bit of text that the person who posts it gets to pay for. Google eats a part and you get the rest. God, don't Google make enough money already? I better be careful what I say. I'll be demonetised. Gary Playton. Good day, Marty, Julie and Kevin. Any thoughts about getting some bubble cars in your collection? Now, there's a thought. I did have one, but it was a Siku or some brand like that. I think it was the duck egg blue. It was a measure slip that 2 wheels at the front, 1 at the back. I don't think Matchbox did one, did they? Do Bob Willis's accent. How does he sound?
Where's he from? He's from down. Isn't he from down south, like Cornwall or?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, one of them. Can't do that. Hey, Martin,
Right down in the western area down there.
No, Martin, don't.
The lighthouses.
It's an insult.
Oh,
stop it.
Now, I'm really trying my best. I'm trying to keep people happy.
Why are you talking about bubble cars? Why don't you tell them about the? I can't remember the dog. Help me out, Martin. The big yellow thing. You just being.
I'm not. What are you talking about?
The big yellow one you're gonna do.
Oh, the Tonka.
Tonka.
There you go, Tonka. I bought a Tonka on eBay because I wanted to play around with my. Stop touching your feet. So, put some bloody socks on or something. Yeah. So I got the sound blaster. Yeah, and I'm like walking around the house thinking, oh, what can I sound blast? And then I thought, hello, I've got an idea. Maybe I'll get a Tonka and do up a Tonka. So I looked on eBay the other day, and there was one for $200, which I thought was quite reasonable. It was wrecked, of course. I ended up getting one for $9. Oh, geez, that's difficult to do. $9. And I got it day before yesterday, wasn't it? It's a big one, big tipper. It's all rusty as hell, though, so I'm going to have to work on that. And I might do a sort of an impromptu, random, diversionary 5-minute video on it. What?
Have you ever been demonetised? Do you want me to continue reading these?
Please, do.
Well, then.
Yes, I was demonetised. At one stage, my theme music, the Paradise, that's what it's called, Paradise, it was free from a website called, believe it or not, freemusic.com. And in the freemusic.com narrative, it says, you can use this music for YouTube if you want, free of charge. So I went through a few and I picked that particular music, my signature tune. And after about a year, I started getting strikes for copyright. And they demonetized one video. And I think, what have I done that for? And the next day, that it's not if you're a YouTuber and other people want to know. All right. So they kept demonetizing one video a day for like 2 weeks. And I was racking my brains. It was a very bad time. I was thinking I was going to have to redo all the videos with a different soundtrack, which would have been crazy hard because I didn't keep the original files. Once the thing was uploaded, I deleted everything to make room on my hard drive. Anyway, I found the actual owner of the music. His name is Miguel someone, and I found him on Facebook and I actually Facebooked him and said, can I use your music, and explain the situation? And he said, yes, sure. And so I contacted YouTube, and they released all my videos again for the masses to view. Yeah, go on.
I've lost everything. I've lost everything now.
Why?
I don't know. I've lost. Oh, here we go.
I like that music. Shame that happened. Yeah, I know. It was a horrible moment. A couple of weeks, I can tell you
People
that.
are asking if you like your Sound Blaster.
I do like the Sound Blaster. The only problem is, oh dear, it's like buying. It's like buying a computer and then buying the best game, and you can't play it. So then you've got to go and upgrade the graphics card. Well, it's the same thing. I bought the Sound Blaster. I thought this is going to be awesome. And then I realized my compressor needs to be at least double the output to try and maintain the pressure because mine just was running continuously, was overheating, leaking oil, and not doing a very good job of it. I mean, it worked, but it didn't work as good as it could have done. So now I've got to look for a second-hand compressor somewhere that will, has enough horsepower to get the job done. Right, what else have we got here?
Well, we've got somebody being silly as usual.
Mhm.
Naz Nomad,
Yeah.
worst toy maker, Anne Summers. Well, we all know who Anne Summers is, don't we? So, we haven't really got very many people watching, Martin.
No, what is it? 200. That's all right.
Thank you, sarcastic warrior. Good night or goodbye or whatever time of day it is.
Claire Ravenwood likes Paradise as the background music. Thank you, Claire. Oh, I quite like it myself, actually. I've even got it as a ringtone. Can you believe it?
We have a Red Arrows fly past. I used to love the Red Arrows. Remember we used to go see them all the time? Joseph, Martin's good.
Have you tried zinc recoating with a battery charger? No, I did do if you ever watched the Jeep episode, I did a bit of a comedy sketch there where I got the anode and the cathode mixed up. And I ended up destroying the part I wanted to zinc plate and zinc plating the part that was supposed to be part of the process. But I haven't actually tried it for real. I think you got to buy zinc ingots and get some acid or chemical. I haven't really researched it that much. I did briefly about a year ago have a look into it, but never actually pursued it. Go on.
No, it's not you. I've touched something and it's disappeared again. Someone wants you to say hello to their wife, but I just actually lost it.
I would say hello.
Oh, hello to my wife, Sarah. Dad. Oh, Sarah. She's just had a baby. Say hello.
Hello, Sarah. Hope you're feeling well. You've just had a baby, have you?
She's the one that before the month-old baby.
Oh, the month-old baby.
Oh,
dear.
What have you called the baby? Because people have sort of unusual names.
Dan and Sarah, what have you called the baby?
Daughter.
The baby daughter.
What's the Fandango?
Fandango.
Any chance of you doing the Fandango model? Is that
Fandango. Which one's the Fandango? It sounds like a racing car.
Oh, what is the? I like this. I'm sure my mate Dave is having an affair with my wife. He's been very miserable lately. I do like that.
Okay.
Oh,
zinc would be galvanising.
Martin.
What?
Julian Scott from Basingstoke went to Cranbourne.
What? Cranbourne School?
Yeah, that's where Martin went.
That's where I went. I went to Cranbourne School. Cranbourne Bilateral, they call it. Oh, wasn't bad. I used to like that place, except for the cross-country run in winter, where you used to go all around the housing estate.
They do that any school in England.
They used to kill me, that bloody thing.
My hobbies are restoring furniture. I said that before, but I'm not really very good at it. I mean, I really enjoy doing it, but I'm not really very good.
John Alexander, Marty, love the videos. They are just great to watch when I am just wanting to escape. What, are you in prison at the moment?
Jennifer's a lovely name, Dan. I like it because it's an older name. I don't.
By the way, I'm not in prison. You preempted me. Well, you should be if you're watching me. No, that was stupid, wasn't it?
Yeah,
sometimes I say some stupid stuff.
Well, you do have to tell he's in prison, but
yeah.
You don't.
Julie used to be a prison officer.
Yeah, I was a prison officer. I know all about that.
She knows all about TVs and that.
I'm gobby, Oh, Coles have brought electric toothbrush on sale for $22.50. I might go and have a look tomorrow.
sounds expensive, actually. You get, how many of those manual ones could you get for that? 20? They'd last you the rest of your life.
Marty loved the articles in the newspapers.
Oh, I've got some beauties coming up. You ain't seen nothing yet. The next one's not so impressive, but I've got some good ones lined up for the next 6 weeks or so.
S. Shiggy, we are from England. I'm actually a Geordie, believe it or not. I was born in Alnwick, Newcastle.
Should I go and get a couple of newspaper clippings and show them what are up and coming?
Yeah, go on. And Martin is from Basingstoke in Hampshire.
Do you want to play my ringtone whilst I'm here?
Put the chair in front of me.
There you go. Talk.
Marty, what car do you drive? He drives a Mercedes-Benz. C200, an older one. I'll get it to good morning, and Julie, have a good one. Don't start at work at 11 UK time. Have a sickie, Aaron. Why, hey, man. Yeah, that's right, Geordie. You guys have picked up the Australian accent. Well, I've been here more than I've lived in England. Been here over 40 years. Georgie comments. Thought he drove a Matchbox car. He's driven a lot of Matchbox cars. Do you get back to the UK often? No, I did want to go back for my 60th, but I couldn't because, well, we couldn't because of the COVID. So I missed out on that. So I may get there for my 61st.
I'm back. All right, hands up. Who likes the newspaper clippings in the spray booth?
Hands up.
And since you're all here for this live stream, as a special reward for you, the select audience, I'm going to give you a heads up of some of the up-and-coming paint booth headlines. So we have... there's some there that are too risky, I can't show.
I just need to say hello to Tiffany from Wichita. There's it.
Right, Gordon says we all do. So, right. Well, this is some bad news to start with, right? Really, really bad news. Pubs are shut till Christmas.
Oh, it's back to front, isn't it?
No, it won't be. So, bad news.
Oh, it's not. I can see it's not.
Thumbs down for that one. Not happy there.
That was a rubbishy one.
I know. Well, here's one here that I thought was quite humorous. It's typical Sun. Oh, this is the Scottish Sun, not the Sun. We have the Herald Sun. The Sun. This is the Scottish Sun, and it's a go at Boris Johnson. Floppy Johnson can't get an election. Poor Boris, I say. And here's one that's just a random one. It's a parenting magazine. So who is it? It's just had the young
Dan and Sarah.
Dan and Sarah. You may want to look up this magazine. It's for new parents to give them some assistance in looking after your child. And as you can see, it's called Parents. So I hope you like those. There's a bit of a sort of a tease there for you for the future. Oh dear. Oh, there's some smiley faces with tears coming out again. I do like that. All right. Hopefully, though, you got some pleasure out of that.
Are you going to show another couple of cars you've got in the future? What do you call them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got a...
Bonjour de France. Ooh la la.
Now, somebody donated this the other day. Unboxing number 39.
That's not the other day then, is it?
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, no, it's not, is it? It's a police chief's car or something. It's got a grotty looking badge on the front, and the lights all scrubbed up. Well, it's one of the originals. I like it because it's got these like chrome wheels on it, which you don't see on too many of the models. Well, I found this little blue beacon, a spare one in my bits and pieces, and I figured, oh, that would be good. All I've got to do is make a couple of stickers for it, a couple of decals, and that could make for a nice little makeover. So I'm going to put that on the list, and I can imagine this pulling up out the front of my place and a knock at the door and somebody saying,
no, don't tell them.
What about Kevin?
Yeah, don't. You give away the whole plot.
Oh, all right. Okay, there's a secret there, a secret plot brewing regarding the police and a member of my family.
I've just fallen in love with Richard Grenfell because he thinks I'm only 21.
What, mental age or? What's this? Yes, there is a bloke inside that. Well, actually, there's two of them in there, isn't there? There's two of them in there. Both got peak caps on. So they're officers of the law. What else did you want me to show them? The other car?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Well, I mean, it is a sort of a Matchboxy diecast channel, isn't it? Even though all the banter we have is really sort of random stuff. But hey, I'll stick with the theme and I'll show you this one, which is a little ripper. Anyone know what that is? I'm going to give you 1 minute to respond. What is it called? And what year do you think these were on the road in England? And third part of the question is...
Bond bug.
Third, shut up.
No, they're saying it. I'm reading it.
Don't shout out the answer.
Well, I'm not. They're telling me.
Okay, people are saying Bond bug.
Oh.
That's right. Not that this featured in a James Bond movie or anything.
Oh, congratulations, Joe Walker. They had a William.
Somebody's saying 1980, 1971, 1973. Well, I actually know someone who had one of these in England when we lived in Norwich. Andrew Jocelyn, his name was.
I thought that was... Is that a three-wheeler then?
Yeah, it's a three-wheeler.
Like the cheese wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
And, that was in what, 1984 or thereabouts?
Yeah, it was.
So obviously they came out before then.
When we got married.
But I actually haven't researched it yet. But I thought this might make for a nice little cool resto because it's so unusual and unique in that the roof and the doors swing up forwards. And the third part of the question was, do you need a UK car driving license to drive this?
Can I just say something here?
What?
Didn't someone go around the corner in one of them and have his arm out?
No, it was one of the other Robin Reliance, the Mr. Bean ones. Or Robin
Well, you need to
Regal.
tell the story now.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're quite rare. Somebody's seen them on the road. Paul Esco's, only one. Yeah, I wonder how rare they are these days, the real thing. And these were, from memory, these were pop-up headlights as well. So,
You only needed a bike license, no?
Yeah, that's right. You could drive that car on a motorbike license. And you didn't have to wear a helmet. But you should have had to, because I may have told this story before, but when I lived in Basingstoke, in Kelvin Hill, there was an elderly gentleman. I don't know what his job was, but my mother was always telling me he was a referee, like a soccer referee. Anyway, he had one of the Robin Regals, I think it was, a three-wheeler car. And one summer, he was driving around with the windows down, looking rather cool, with his arm out of the window on the roof, driving with one hand, trying to flam and impress the ladies, probably. And he went round a corner, and the thing flipped over, and he actually broke his arm because it was out the door on the roof at the time. And as a child, I laughed, but now, as an adult, I think it's quite sad. Really.
Don't lie, you laugh about it.
Yeah. Somebody said no motorcycle license will do. Careful around the corners. Yeah, I know. Reminds me of the car that Mr. Bean is always bothering. Well, I've got one of those here too. I'll just briefly show you that.
You did that one up too, didn't you?
Yeah, well, to a degree, just a rush job. This was a rush job because it was an alternative ending to the Mr. Bean video I did.
Skit.
Yeah, I did this one up as the nemesis to Mr. Bean. You know, it's always causing him to have accidents or vice versa. And it's not particularly well done because I rushed it to get it done on time. But at the end of the day, it was the wrong scale. And we had a group discussion and decided that the easiest thing to do would be a Mr. Bean skit rather than a green screen where we'd have to reduce the sizes of the images to make them match. So this is the Mr. Bean one that I think you're talking about. Yeah, it's fun to do anyway.
Could paint that in Trolley's Independent Traders colours. We've actually got one.
Yeah.
Box.
I've actually got one of those, which I bought when I went to England for a holiday. Actually, it was for my dad's funeral, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you went.
And I took my eldest son, Shane,
It
with
was
me.
15, so 17 years ago.
Wow. I've actually got one of those Trotters Trading, independent trading vans, as new, in the box that I bought when I was in England for my dad's funeral. So I bought it back with me. 17 years ago. Good God.
It said Bean is a mini, not a Robin Reliant. But there's two, isn't there? One is a mini that used to...
Yeah, one's a Mini. Mr.
Yeah.
Bean's car is a Mini.
No. But isn't the one he's always sort of pushing out the way? Isn't that
Yeah.
mini as well?
No, it's this one here.
Yeah,
This is
I
his
know.
nemesis.
I thought there was two.
Francis Palmer, how are you doing? I'm doing great. We've been here for over an hour, Francis. Where have you been?
Have we?
Mm.
Hey, what's your favourite car, Martin?
Oh, well, model or real?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
I don't really have one. I love them all equally. Like kids, like children.
When you did your first video, did you ever think you would get this big? It's not really that big.
It's not really that big in the scheme of things.
No.
I mean, look at TikTok. These girls dance and prance around in
Your brother's
leotards.
ringing.
They got 1 million subscribers, you know. Oh, your brother's ringing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
He's ringing from Ayers Rock in the dead centre of Australia.
He's watching.
I was watching. This is weird. We're going to get feedback. We're going to get feedback. This is so. Mark, if you're there,
He's here.
give me a signal.
How?
Is that Chris in the background? I can
Yeah,
hear.
yeah.
So this is amazing. Look at the technology we got happening here. We've got people from Holland, Germany, America,
wow.
Canada, and now we've got someone from the middle of Australia where there's nothing but a big rock and
He's
dust
talk
desert.
Shit, doesn't he? No.
And he's ringing here and talking about this.
Oh, is there?
There's a
Oh, right.
there's
All right. Well, look, I
Second
can't,
delay.
I can't be chatting. I've got to get on with me feed. So, man, someone from North Walsham.
I've seen that. Life of an Englishman, North Walsham.
All right.
We used to live there as well, me and her.
Oh, my hair's not looking good, is it?
Look at the back of it.
What's
Hey, Julie,
what?
ask Martin to say hello to Tegan
Say hello to
Tegan.
Tegan.
and Bree and Zara.
Tegan, Bree, and Zara.
Tegan, Bree,
and Zara.
Zara.
Are they
Hello.
watching? Are they watching now?
Yeah, they're watching now.
Are you really?
Hello,
Tegan, Zara, and Bree.
Yeah.
Whose account are you using? Let's have a look. Can you put a comment up?
Yeah, make a comment.
Yeah. Or if you can't, doesn't matter. There's plenty of comments to look at. What's
I
this?
don't know how to do that.
Oh, that's all right.
I can see them up on the side of the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, good. George got the decals I sent for the K7.
All right.
You're welcome, Diecast Salvage.
It should say, oh, you're watching on the telly, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, see, on the computer, you can write.
Somebody's put you are known worldwide, even in Australia, by telephone.
All right, I'm going.
She's going. Go on then, off you go.
Love ya.
Oh, dear.
Hey, Marty.
See ya. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
What else have I got here to show? Am I going to show something else? Hey, does somebody... Should we... I've got three. I've got a package here. I've got three, actually. Shall I unbox one? Try and mix it up a little bit. Make the live chat a little bit different.
Yeah, what you going to do?
I was thinking of opening one of those little boxes there.
Oh, yeah, go on then.
Oh, Jay Walker's going. Bye. Sorry to see you go. What have we got? Clear Ravenwood. Sun coming up. Oh, my God. Where do you get the screws to replace your cars? And the taps? eBay. Look up eBay. eBay is your friend. You can get anything. Probably Amazon as well.
Mum, have you ever got anything from South Africa?
No. Nothing. Not just from South Africa. Nothing from Africa full stop. Like Algeria, Libya, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Sudan, nothing.
Martin,
What?
he says yes.
Yes, okay. Live unboxing, right. This could go really good or really bad, depending on what's in it. You know, somebody might send me something that is inappropriate, which I would hate to advise. I'm going to go for this the smallest package. My package is bigger than this. That's how small this is.
Martin.
Well, I'll go get my package if you want and show it to you. I'm going to open this one then and see who it's from first. If it's written on it. Oh, hang on. These are
David McKee says, I'm seeing people say yes unboxing before you said you had something to unbox. How does that work? So I'm guessing you've got a bit of a delay happening there.
I didn't see that on there.
David, what is it?
This is from John Lindemann from ID, which probably is a state in America. I've got a cheat sheet on the wall there. Let me have a look. ID.
Please don't show your package on camera, Mum.
I'd need a wide angle lens for that. Idaho. We're talking Idaho. Let's have a look. So, what do they say? John Lindemann from Idaho. I nearly said Ivanhoe. It's Idaho. So I got I lost my other knife. You're right. I do lose a lot of stuff.
I know you do. A few Alzheimer's.
No, in the last 6 months, I've lost 6 knives. I actually think there's a third dimension wormhole in this house.
They're with the socks.
Yeah. I mean, there could be a wormhole. You never know.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah. Oh, who's put that? That's not a knife. Oh, this is good. It's got a letter in here. Oh. Well, this is very nice. Look at this. Everyone's going to be jealous now of me because I have been given as new, in the box, blister pack, road trip, the Polaris Slingshot. Have a look at that. Now, what are the odds?
I can honestly say I'm not jealous.
Now, what are the odds that I was just showing you a 3-wheeled car and an unboxing the very next minute includes a random 3-wheeler sports car? I've never seen one of those before.
Says Julie hides your knives for your own safety. No, I'd be giving them extra knives.
I'm going to cut this tape off so I don't damage the packaging. But I won't be opening that because when they're brand new in the box like that, I think they're worth keeping. But what an unusual model. I hope you can see it. It's obviously a real car because there's a picture of it there. It looks like it would be cold in winter, though, driving around in that. Now, I don't know if it's British, American, or European or what. It never gives you a write-up about the particular car. So there's something to research. The Polaris Slingshot. Let's have a read of the letter.
Is that the only thing in the box?
Oh, it's a really short letter too. It's a 2-liner. John Lindemann from Idaho. Just a note to tell you how much I like your makeovers. I never try to miss any of them. I found this Matchbox and do not remember seeing one like it in your collection. Hope you enjoy it. Well, I must admit, John, it is indeed a unique item, and thank you very much indeed.
Man. And Mark, if you're still watching, did you see this comment? Hi, Julie and Marty and Mark. Your friendly Brit Submariner here. I have some sherbet for you, Julie. Yes.
It's not John Bradbury, is it?
Yeah. And some RAF submarine stuff for Marty and Mark.
Wow.
We're posting soon. You getting that, Mark? Mark, answer me.
Is he there?
No, he's not here.
I thought you'd hung up. Oh, there you go. I've just got the excess tape off that. So, yeah, thank you, John Lindemann. Excellent. Well, that was a good unboxing, wasn't it? And rather sort of appropriate, considering that we were in the three-wheeler theme at the time.
Give me an update on the 3D walk around. I reckon it was great. An update. What do you mean by an update, John?
I'll keep that together and record it in my book of donations, if you will, gifts. It's people like you, John, that make this channel what it is, because without contributions from people, viewers, subscribers, and Patreons, there would be nothing to share. So thank you again. What?
I never said a word. I'm just looking.
Oh, you're looking at me funny.
I'm just looking at you.
So, is that your normal look?
Get on with it. Don't worry about me.
I thought you'd had a stroke or something. Here. This is a new character that I've adopted. She was hanging out in a charity shop near where we live. Her name is Pandemonium. Say hi, Pandemonium. There you go. What was that? Oh, she's very pleased to be here, and she's excited to be part of the show. Okay, well, Pandemonium, thanks for coming. Are you going to be at the big race next week? Oh, good. Well, I hope you're set. Who are you going to bar it for, me or Kevin? Oh, okay. You're undecided, are you? All right. Well, okay. Well, thanks for coming. You can get back in your box now. There you go. That was Pandemonium.
Oh, that's right, Paul. She did. She won the Oscar. No, she didn't win it. She was nominated.
Somebody said that. She was nominated in the Oscars. Yeah, that's right. The gold Rolls Royce. Didn't win though, did she?
Does your compressor motor run hot? It doesn't, does it? I used to. Is that the?
Oh, in the car?
I used the other one for spray painting, didn't I?
How's he spelled?
No, compressor. It's for your spray gun.
Oh yeah. When I'm sandblasting, it runs continuously to try and maintain the pressure. And yeah, it does run hot. And last time I used it, it had a bit of an oil weep coming out of it. So I think I'm going to have to try and find a second-hand upgrade somewhere.
It says, have you ever tried doing Transformers custom? You don't really do customs, do you?
I do. I've done a few.
A couple. You haven't done
here and there. I dabble just to mix it up a bit. Yeah.
Marty, when you have your head shaved, do you say to the barber, "Thanks, I'm happy with that"?
I'll let you into a secret. Last time I had a haircut and a barber was present, I think it might have been about 1986. And he charged me 2 shillings and 6pence and asked me if I wanted something for the weekend, which I didn't fully understand at the time.
I don't get that either.
No, I didn't. Mm.
What does that mean?
It's a man thing.
Oh, okay.
All right? It's a hairdressing thing.
Francis Palmer's a barber. Can you do anything to help Martin, Dor?
I am a barber. Oh, okay. It's a funny word, isn't it, barber?
And why is a Brit put condoms? What's that to do with it?
Asking if I wanted something for the weekend. Okay, what are we doing? Marty, I think it would be a wax job. It would, yeah, but I just use this. It's the Remington. Oh, I might as well plug it because it's a bloody good thing. I've had it about 4 years. It's a Remington rechargeable R5150, and it's waterproof, rechargeable, has 3 floating heads, easy to clean, and has a beard trimmer on the back. And I actually got 2 of these. One I keep at work and one I keep at home, and they're awesome. And they're half the price of what's the other ones?
You talking about
Braun, I think it was. They're half the price of prawns.
Martin,
What?
somebody they want another unboxing. Have you guys ever been to Dubai? No,
We've touched down there once.
Yeah, we've been to the airport, but that's about it. Could you do a custom matchbox?
Mike's from South Africa. Love your videos. Mike, send me a postcard and I'll put a pin, the first ever pin on the map in Africa. How about that? That would be cool.
Funny. Do you dust all your models in your cases? Absolutely not.
Well, that's why they're in the cases. You don't need to dust them.
They're not dusty.
I couldn't take them out. It'd be like painting the, what's it called? The Golden Gate Bridge.
What kind of
I'd start dusting one day and 6 months later I'd finish, but then I'd have to start again.
He says, what work do you do? He won't tell you.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's not important.
It's not important.
It's not very labour-inducing. Or
No, look at my muscles have withered because of it.
Can I marry Julie if I trade you a Jaguar jet fuselage? It's got no engines but a clean title. Yeah, I'm up for anything, me.
What? Can I marry Julie if I trade you a Jaguar jet fuselage? Do you know what? I bet you've got one of them.
Me for years, anyway.
I can imagine having that parked in the front yard.
Is that a plane?
It's a Jaguar.
Is it a car? Or a plane?
Oh, that's a good point. What does it say? I thought it was a plane.
Well, it could be. That's what I'm asking you.
Well, what did he say again? Was it fuselage, he said? Yeah, he's got a Jaguar jet fuselage. Of course, it's an aircraft.
Okay, well, don't say like that. I don't know, do I? Ever tried painting the models with nail polish? No, but I've seen other people do it.
Really? That's interesting.
I watch the other channels. Martin doesn't have time.
Do you have any nail polish, Julie?
No, I haven't actually.
Nico, I must definitely send you a package and a postcard from South Africa.
It is a plane.
You must. And if you can find one, find a specific pin, like with a tie pin or something. And then when I stick it in the map, you'll know it's instantly yours. Because a couple of people have sent me, I use generic map pins, but a couple of people over in the past have sent me specific pins, and they just pop on the map. And I think that's a really cool idea.
Mum, do you know where your first model you ever did is? Because someone wants to see it. And they also said this, can you do a video showcasing your collection? The Scammer breakdown truck was amazing.
Oh.
But do you have your first model?
Yeah, it's in the cabinet somewhere.
Oh, you don't know.
It's the little Mr. Magoo one. Do you remember? With the cream roof.
I know which one it is. I'm telling you that I'm just repeating.
Yeah, I've got it there in the other room
Well, I
somewhere.
think they want to see it.
I'm not very good at getting them out of the cabinet because I drop them. Do you want to get it?
No.
You don't want to get it?
Remember the last time I did? Drop them all.
I'll go get it if you want. Do you want to see the first model I ever did?
Is your model paint store open now? No, it's not. But
No.
But they said that they will take orders and deliver them. Show us the map, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
I'm going to drop them everywhere now.
Well, don't, because you'll chip them.
All right, I won't drop them. Come on.
You should actually, Mum, just bring one of those in like that so they can see where you keep them. Julie, give him a slap. There's a lot of back chat today. Yeah, there is. He's feeling quite nasty today.
All right, here is one. It's a Daiso brand, which is a Japanese shop that we have near us. And I buy these display cabinets because these display cases because they stack together. They've got dimples on the top and feet on the bottom, so they interlock.
Lift it high a bit, Martin.
So I get 5, sometimes 6 in here, and they also come in a double-decker style where I can have 10 models in one case. Now this model here on my left, here, that was the first one I ever did. I'll take it out and show it to you.
I love how you can take possibly a month of work and turn it into a 30, 40-minute video. It does take him a long time to do the videos. They're not, and it's the other bits as well.
So there we go. This was the very first model I did, and I bought it on eBay, and I bid on it and won it. It's, I can't even read what it says. It says Lesney, England on it. And I didn't use the screws at the time, so I actually put a dollop of araldite to put it back together, and I painted it the same color as the original rivet. So I was experimenting because it was the first one I did. What else did I do with this one? I think I had to make that pin in the toe bar there. I had to make that pin out of a drill. I drilled through, it was missing. I drilled through the base and cut the drill to length and glued it in there to make a towing hitch. And the two-tone paint was tricky. Not only was it the first model I did, it was the first one that had two-tone paint on it. And yeah, like I said, I bought it on eBay. And the weirdest thing, out of 1 billion people on eBay, right, the guy that sold me this lived about 2 kilometers away from where I live now. So I went around there, paid him cash, and brought it home and started work on it. So I didn't even have to pay for postage.
Mum,
Can you remember how much I paid for it?
No.
No, I can't.
Mum,
But it was like $3 or something.
Do you have any interest in firearms?
I do, as a matter of fact. Unfortunately, living in Australia, you're not allowed to have them. You can, but you've got to jump through so many hoops. I did it once and got a 22 bolt action rifle, and the license expired, and it was just too damned awkward to get another one, and I just gave up. So, and I don't really miss it, but it'd be great to have an Armalite in the walking road there for when there's a knock at 2 o'clock in the morning at the door. Yeah, I'd really love one of those. Anyway, so there you go. This is a nice selection of older vehicles. So the very first one I had, then you've got the milk float, the refuse truck, the Singer sewing machine service van, and I forget what that one is. I think that might have been the second one I did.
It says someone says they like it when you...
I'll go put them back now.
When you take the really damaged vehicles and make them pristine. That's actually my favourite. What was that? What's that one, Martin, that, the one that was really bad that you want to chuck away?
It was the Bedford Tipper.
Bedford Tipper. Yeah, that was the best one, I think.
Are we going to wrap this up?
Yep.
Or do you want me to open another parcel?
Just open another one quickly then.
All right. I'm going to wrap this up because it's been going for nearly an hour and a half. So if I open another package, somebody lives right next door to Singer. Someone from Poland. Hello, Matchbox or something from Poland. We're going to get off soon in a minute. So you're going to have to jump back and watch the whole thing when it goes live online. Can I say a big thank you to you both for such a fantastic channel? Oh, thank you, Snack Lofter, Sandwich Thrower. Right, let's have a go at opening a second package just to round things off and make for hopefully an interesting ending.
You've got another one, so you do it quickly and then you can do that one as well. Well, you've got 3, so...
All right, now this has got no name on it. I've got to be very careful. And but it's from the UK, and it says it's got toy cars and CDs in it. Well, there we go. All right, 2 cars and CDs, or no, toy cars and CDs. So let's have a look, shall we? Shall I angle this down a little bit so you can see me in the process of unboxing?
People are asking to see the flag as well, Martin, but see the flag anyway, don't you? Most of the time.
Ah, look at that. They can't see you now.
Yeah, well,
that's good.
You're a bit of a shit tonight.
No, what?
That's good.
No, I mean, it's good for looking at the package here, isn't it?
How did you meet? By accident. How did we meet? We met in a pub.
Did we?
The Black Swan, Martin.
Oh, the Black Swan.
North Walsham.
Oh, Right, we've got a letter.
What's the coolest thing you have ever got?
Package?
Julie? I thought it was some flowers the other day. That was quite nice.
Yeah, I even buy I even buy flowers. Just when you thought I couldn't be any better. Right, what do we got here? Oh,
Paints. Should we send you some?
what is this?
Well, the shop's still. We can order. Oh, what are they?
These are music CDs. One's called the Midnight Howlers. Oh, the group is called Midnight Howlers. So one is Howlin' and the other one is Cocktails and Cowboy Hats. Oh,
That is funny. Someone, Brizzy Boys, cut the letter in half because that was funny. That was funny, wasn't it, that day?
yeah, it was funny. So just have a look at the tracks that are on these CDs. They are brand new, unopened and sealed. But rest assured, I shall be listening to these and I just hope they're like trucking music to drive the monotonous commute to Melbourne every day. Be great to have some trucking music to play in the background. And what have we got here?
Claire, I just want to say, Claire, there's no way you're getting a close-up of me. That's a good close-up. And also, best wishes, oh no, what was that one? Marty is incomplete without Julie. I've been telling him that for years.
Okay, listen to this now, please, Julie. Stop cutting in. This is from Karen King, right? You can say yeah.
Get on with it.
All right, yeah. Karen King from West Sussex in the UK. Dear Martin, my husband, Simon King, was diagnosed with motor neurone disease in January 2018. Sadly, he is in the late stages of this terrible disease. The only pleasure he has is to watch television or look on YouTube. He came across your site and wondered if you would like this Ford Zephyr to tidy up. A Zephyr was one of his first cars as a young man. He's 57 years old. He's also enclosed 2 CDs of my husband's band, Midnight Howlers. He was the singer and played upright bass and guitar. Oh, maybe not to your taste in music, but thought I would be cheeky and enclose. Keep up the good work. All the best. Kind regards, Karen King. Alrighty. And it also says that the Midnight Howlers have a channel on YouTube, so check those out. All right, Karen, well, thank you very
I
much.
seem to think I've heard of the Midnight Howlers. Are they famous at all?
From Crawley in the UK. Let's have a look. So we've got the CDs in here.
Yes, Karen, that's really awesome.
Oh,
Sorry
check
to
that
hear
out. This is a beauty. What is it? I know, I just read it's a Ford Zephyr. Estate car. And it's a corgi. And it's a two-tone, and it's got a go faster stripe down the
Hey, I
side.
like that.
It's got a real sort of classic appeal about it. It reminds me of, I've been watching, what is it called? Wheeler Dealers. And they've been doing these types of cars up. Not the model, obviously, the real thing. And these cars are absolute British classics. And this one looks like it's loaded up in the boot with luggage for a family to go on holiday. Have a look at that. So that's absolutely wonderful. Thank you very, very much, Karen and her husband. I know I've got a goldfish memory. You have to forgive me. So Karen and Simon King, thank you very much. And I shall definitely be listening to these tomorrow night when I commute to work.
And Martin's going to do that one up and he's going to send it back to you.
I don't want to ruin it. It's in pretty good condition, Julie.
Martin,
Yeah.
I think that's
Well, I will.
do that.
That's what you recommend. I shall do it. Brilliant. Oh, that's right. I'm looking for the mouse to move the camera, but I've got to physically move the camera, so I forgot. So yeah, that's a little ripper. Thank you. That's funny because the last couple of weeks I did an unboxing last week, wasn't it? And there was a few of that era car in them, and I've actually set them aside in my hobby room because I felt they needed a special attention, and they caught my eye. So that's another one that's super special. Do you want me to do the last box?
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be an unboxing, but did everyone like that? Somebody saying do that one up. Okay, we'll do. Pretty nice wagon. Wheeler Dealers is a great show, especially the early ones.
I'm sorry, can I ask, do you remember a Mr. Patton?
No.
It says, I too used to hate doing cross country at Cranbourne with Mr. Patton.
Oh,
I
Mr.
was
Patton.
in Holland House at school.
I don't remember.
Probably, I'd say he'd be younger than you, yeah? Probably.
I don't know. Holland House. I don't remember. I don't even remember the word Holland House. Mind you, I walked around in a daze in those.
Well, nothing's changed then.
I was so disinterested in school. Oh dear. All right, let's have a look. Last box. Yes, please. Malcolm McDonald. Okay. You asked for it. Here it is. Oh.
American Pickers. You've watched American Pickers.
Yeah, we've watched American Pickers. That's a good show too. This one's from William De Bruno.
That name rings a bell.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
William De Bruno from Florida. So this will be the last one today. Like I say, this is not an unboxing. It's a general chat and sort of live video feed. But to make it interesting, I've introduced these because you're going to have something to talk about. Let's face it.
Oh, God, we haven't shut up right now.
I know I'm getting a little hoarse, actually. I feel I've been talking non-stop. And I probably have. And I apologise if I've been ignoring your comments. Not intentionally. It's just there's a lot there. I've got Julie as my backup.
And then you keep being horrible to me.
I'm not saying. Why'd you say I'm horrible to you? We have a bit of banter going, that's all. All right, we've got an eBay wrapping. I don't know, it's an eBay. Oh, look at that. eBay packaging. Soft packaging. There's a couple of cars in here. Oh, they look nice. Some more packaging. There's a letter. And more packaging. Righto. So let's have a squiz at we'll read the letter first.
Are those medals on the wall? Is that... Oh, they must be talking about these behind me. Yes, they are.
Yeah, those are my dad's. I'll show you those if you like in a second. They're my dad's Second World War medals. He was in France and Germany shortly after D-Day. Saw limited action, but yeah, he did his bit and got some medals.
His leg, didn't he?
Oh, he did. He broke his leg. He was bombed by. You wouldn't guess who he was bombed by. I'll tell you, the Americans. During the day, he was a 25-pounder gun crew, and he was walking across a paddock to find. He was ordered to go across some paddock to find some to check on the next gun to see how much ammunition they had, and then report back to the officer in charge. And he got halfway across the paddock. He looked up, and these flying fortresses or whatever, there was loads of bombs falling out, and he had to run for his life, and he ended up breaking his leg when he jumped in a trench, and the trench collapsed on him. Yeah, so that wouldn't have been much fun. So this is from, who is it again? William De Bruno from Florida. Hi, Marty. I enjoy your videos. I'm a collector of Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. I have been working on a 1968 Matchbox store display and all 75 plus alternate models. Oh, wow. It took close to a year. Enclosed is a radio rental van and ambulance and a 1955 Nomad Hot Wheels to restore. Thank you for all the videos as we are all in lockdown. Be safe, stay well, and email me at gmail.com. Bill De Bruno. Okay, so William and Bill, of course, the same name.
Someone says if you're getting a little horse, don't let it in the house. Talking about animals, we've been trying to get a puppy.
Oh, yeah, we want a puppy back.
Died a while ago.
Have a look at these here.
Sorry, just let me
It's
finish.
what Bill sent me. Sorry, carry on, Julie.
So I'm just saying, we've been trying to get a dog, but apparently you can't get one anymore. Ever since this COVID, everyone's wanted one. Anyway, carry on, Mark.
All right, what we got here is the radio rental, a radio rentals van, and it's an older model. I can't read I need to get some stronger glasses. I can't read the number on the base. It's very small. It's right there. And I did one of these up, and they are notorious for all the plastic parts that they came with that were detachable have usually been detached and lost, as is the case with this one, whereby there is a television aerial that is missing there from that hole. There is a ladder, plastic ladder, that's missing off the roof for the radio rentals technician to get up on your roof and adjust your TV aerial. And in the back, there's a nice slidey door that's often pushed up underneath here. But there's no TV sets in there. It used to come with, I think, 3 television sets, maybe 4. I can't remember now. Anyway, nice little model, and definitely one to have if you haven't got one. I've done one of these up, and I would like to do another one, and maybe do, because I've done one, I don't usually do customs, but who knows? I could do like I've done rent-a-set radio rentals, whatever company was there at the time. I don't know. I have to look into that, but that should be fun. This one here is a very popular model. Yeah, go on.
I know it's not an unboxing, but you need to. There's a lot of comments as well, which you're missing. Okay. You know? All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
What software do I use for the 3D printer? It's a Flash. No, it's a Flash Forge printer, and I use. I think it's Flash Print. It came with it. You go online, download it. This here's a LCC Ambulance. It's in good condition for its age, except for one of the rear doors is missing. You can still see the stretchers and that in the back there, which are good. Not broken or anything. Didn't come with a windscreen, so there's no windscreen missing. Nice model, nice classic model, and one that every Matchbox restorer or collector should have. Now, this one's a Hot Wheels, and it's an unusual looking color, sort of a dark metallic burgundy. I like the fact that some of these cars come with additional features like the opening bonnet, which reveals a semi-detailed engine. This particular model's got a roof rack. It's a station wagon. The rear window's down, and did I say roof rack? I meant a sunroof. And not a bad looking car. I wonder how I could what sort of Bill had in mind as to the customization of that one. I don't know. Bill, if you're watching, drop me a line, drop me an email, and tell me a little bit more about yourself and what you would like me to do with this, because I'm always up for good ideas. So thank you again. That's the last unboxing for today, because it's not an unboxing channel, remember? It's a general chat. But yeah, I hope it's been interesting for you. Are we going to go now? I think we should. It's been over half. It's been nearly, actually, 1 3/4 hours. What have we got? I love the Nomad. It's a Redline series, can be valuable. 3 television sets. Thank you for that, Matchbox Man. Does Julie have a favourite candy?
I like anything.
They're all her favourites, yeah, pretty much. No, she doesn't like dark chocolate.
Oh, yeah, I don't like chocolate. I do love Milky Bars. You know, the white, you remember the Milky Bars?
The Milky Bar kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you probably have, are you accepting packages? You probably have 50 waiting to be opened. You don't have that many anymore, do you?
No, I don't. Since I got overrun with packages, I put out I put a shout out on one of my videos. Please don't send me anything. Well, it died overnight. It just stopped dead. I still have probably about enough for 4 unboxings. After that, I won't be doing any more unboxings, I don't think, because I don't get any more packages.
Grumpy Frog Productions, are we under curfew? Yes, 8 o'clock curfew.
Oh, yes.
Now.
We mentioned that earlier on in the piece. 8 o'clock, yeah, right from now. If I wanted to walk out that door, I couldn't, because no one is allowed out between the hours of 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. Claire reckons over so soon. Come on, Claire. It's been an hour and 45 minutes.
Jimmy, he opened 3. You just missed 1.
Yeah, I just that was the 3rd. Oh, you caught the 2 last ones. Yeah, you only missed the 1. Yeah, that's okay.
Tom Kennedy's asking, do you need paints? Well, you always do need paints, but, you know, they're quite expensive.
The thing is, I was using Tamiya paints, right from day one. Well, no, actually, I tell a lie. The day one, I used enamel, Humbrals, and I got annoyed having to clean up with turpentine. I hate the smell. I hate the mess. So I switched to Tamiya water-based acrylics. They are so glossy, so easy to use. I just love them. Since the COVID-19 has come along, a lot of the non-essential services have stopped. I guess one of those non-essential services is delivering paint to the local hobby shop, and their shelves are absolutely stripped of all the Tamiya paint, which is why I've gone to Mr. Hobby. And I've noticed in the results in the last few videos I've done, the end products, I've compared them to earlier ones, and they are nowhere near as glossy or as clean looking as they used to be.
I just want to say that Jimmy TVF uses fellatio paints.
Fellatio paints. Yeah, well, I've experimented with them, but they're not to my taste, really.
Claire's asking if your dog needed out with the rest both of you. No, we're allowed to go 5 kilometres from our house.
During the day?
During the day, but the curfew's 8 o'clock. But, I mean, obviously you can go in the garden.
Yeah, if you wanted your dog to go for a walk, you'd have to take him before 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah. And we've got to wear masks everywhere, you know, which is fine because it makes me look young because you can't see the bottom of your face.
Mike's going to send me a pin with the South African flag. That would be brilliant if you did. It'll give me a lot of pleasure to put that in the map. Thank you, Mike. Matt Butler, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. What does that mean?
Well, that's the monkeys.
Yeah, well,
I don't know what in relation to that.
Monkey.
Paints are maybe available here. Should we send them? John, it would be lovely. Could you put some chocolate in there?
John, I would say yes, but in all honesty, I think like I've ordered stuff on eBay, and I'm waiting. And I think somebody told me the other day that one of the major postal distribution centres in the Melbourne region had a cluster of COVID-19 infected people, and they've reduced the staff numbers down, and they're only handling like 20 to 25% of the mail, which means there's a huge backlog of mail building up. And I don't think anything you order today or send today would get here within the next 6 months.
I ordered some furniture wax about 3 months ago, and I still haven't got it.
Yeah, and I'm waiting on loads of stuff. A new print mat for my 3D printer. I've actually forgotten what I've ordered. I've ordered that much stuff, and it hasn't come. It was that long ago.
Someone's saying I like the Netherlands. When we'll be getting another military restoration? And Matchstalk Man, I know it's Vallejo paint. It's a little bit of a joke.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, a little bit of a joke when we call it fellatio.
Yeah, it's a little in thing.
We do know how to say fellatio. Was it Vallejo?
As for the military makeover, I pretty much smashed that with my D-Day ceremonial makeover thing, where I did multiples of the Matchbox military models. That's why I haven't done one since, because I thought I pretty much smashed it with I don't know how many models I did, maybe 20 or something.
See, Matchbox Garage gets his Vallejo paint for a review. He got in touch with them and asked them to send him.
Oh, that was good for him.
Yeah, it's good for him.
I wish Tamiya would sponsor me.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by anybody, are we? I wish Cadbury's would sponsor me, or Nestle.
Yeah.
I could do a chocolate review.
Claire Ravenwood got a package from Holland and took almost 2 months.
Yeah.
Matt C. Imagine Customs is rejecting packages from overseas due to COVID-19.
I told Martin a while ago to maybe get in touch with one of these companies and ask, if we could review them, and he won't do that. He don't like to do that kind of thing.
It seems a bit of a cheek, a massive multinational company, and you got a little bald-headed guy tapping on the door, cap in hand, going, "Could you send me some paints, please? And I'll give you a shout out." They don't really need it. They've been in business for the last, who knows, 40 years, 50 years. I'm sure they don't need me. It's like me saying to NASA, do you want me to make a model of the space shuttle?
Hey,
And,
this is funny.
You can give me $1,000.
Sorry, this is funny.
What?
We got mail from Perth to New South Wales via Hong Kong.
Oh, no.
Okay, how many ST models do you have? Bye from Indiana. Goodbye, Greg. Matchstock man, lol. I will be Killer the Eagles. I will be honest, I was worrying about you and Julie when the fires were spreading. I was unfamiliar with where you were located, but let me tell you that first video I saw eased my mind. We're not anywhere near the fires.
No, we're not near the fires, that's for sure.
Well, not that they're still going, but...
Lots of laughs. Marty, you could be a Bond villain.
Yeah, was it Mr. Evil, not you?
Dr. Evil.
Oh, somebody mentioned earlier about your nails as well. His nails aren't as bad as some of the other restorers.
Have a look. Looks
Just
like
that one split one and it won't go.
every now and again they split. Yeah. They look all right, don't they? Julie's Chop Box Eatovers. There you go. That's your new YouTube channel.
Will you do a Batmobile one day? You've done a Batmobile, haven't you?
No, I haven't done a Batmobile.
Oh, it was a James Bond
James
one.
Bond I did. I didn't upload it though. Didn't have enough footage. Batmobile, 100% classic. Anything like that that's classic, that UFO series, Captain Scarlet, Thunderbirds, anything like that I see. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to snap it up and do it because it's just so familiar, so many people that people are going to want to see it. So, yes, one day I will come across one and I will definitely be doing it.
Have you tried Spectraflame paint? No, because
No.
you don't do that.
Most of the models I do are original Matchbox, and they have 1950s style paint schemes, which are not typically metallic paints with a high gloss finish.
Martin, this is funny. Someone says, "What's your cat?" And Claire's answered for us, Marty.
Where is he?
He's here.
Oh, do you want to see? Anyone want to see Marty?
Oh, I lost it.
Meow. Meow. That's me making that noise, not him.
Kitty's hungry. Kitty's always hungry.
Kitty's always hungry. Here, Pandemonium. Have a look at Pandemonium.
Have you ever tried going to a paint store for paint instead of a hobby shop? No.
He's sniffing Pandemonium's butt.
They don't have, in a paint shop, they don't have, like, little pots of paint, do they?
In where? Oh, tester pots they have. Yeah, tester pots.
Yeah, but that's not what you use.
They're sort of emulsions, though, for walls and ceilings, aren't they? Not probably appropriate for
Cat's called
die-cast
Morty
models.
From what's it? What are they called?
Morty and Mindy?
No.
What is that?
My grandson named him.
Morty. It's the cartoon with the guy that dribbles all the time. Rick and Morty.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
I have a dinky Thunderbird 2 you could restore.
Which one's that? Tell me, the Thunderbird 2, is that the... What?
Killer X the Eagles. I was definitely worried. I'm a quiet man of 23. I have my Matchboxes, my models, and my Marty. You can have him.
What?
I'll let you have him.
No, I don't want to be had.
We have Marty and Morty.
From seeing your shirt, I suppose you maybe are a fan of motorbikes.
Yeah, you are.
I've been riding motorbikes since I was 16. I actually have a Yamaha R600 at the moment in the garage. And I'm waiting for someone to come so I can start riding it again.
You did take it out the other day, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I did. I took it out
and then
the other
come
day.
home and he was freezing.
And I was freezing. I was shivering.
But when he lived in the UK, he used to ride in the snow. So
I know. Well, I'm older now. I feel the cold.
No
John
Triumph.
Williams.
Have you ever had a Triumph, Mum? You haven't, have you?
No, I've never had a Triumph. No.
Oh, Gordon McMillan's got one. He says you can have it. He didn't actually say that.
Somebody had a blue R1. Now, that would have been cool. We did, my son and I sort of possessed a joint venture. We had a Repsol Honda CBR 1000.
Hang on a minute. How did you get your name in on that?
Well, because I was the one with the license.
How
And
cold does Melbourne get in winter? 11?
it had a power pack. No, what was it? Oh, what was it called? It's a power manager on it, a module. It would do over 100 k's in first gear, which is insane. That was fun. Best Kawasaki ever made with the worst brakes and front end. Oh, Thunderbird 2 is International Rescue Heavy Equipment Transport. Oh, the big green one. With the belly that detaches. Yeah. That would be great. I would love to do one of those up. I really would. I'd even send it back to you. If you send it to me, I'll do it up and send it back to you because that would be so cool.
Brizzy boy, are you actually in Brisbane? Is that?
Oh, H2 752 stroke. Wow, I bet that went. I had a GPZ 550 when I was in England. That was pretty cool.
Is that the one that we got pinched?
No, that was an XT 250.
Yeah.
The Bible says the roar of Moses triumphs. I wonder if that's true. The roar of Moses' triumph from Trailer Land. It's a good quote.
What is this? I have a Yamaha RD 250, whatever. Is that the same as the one we had?
No.
A bit like riding a boiling kettle.
Yeah, they are D250s
Yeah,
with 2 strokes.
Fun if we ever have track days again.
Yeah.
What was that one we had on the front? I used to put the kids on.
AG175.
Yeah, I used to put them on the front and the back.
That was a Yamaha AG175.
To school bus.
Somebody had a GSXR 750. I did have a GSX 750F until somebody ran up the back of me at traffic lights and wrote it off. There's a lot of motorcycle enthusiasts on here. ZX 7R.
Mark's playing the game.
Oh, is he? A Brit RD 250. Yeah, nice.
Never been to Brisbane.
The R1 I got was imported from England, so I had the headlights wrong. Oh, I wonder what that means. Donald Campbell is a Harley Davidson. And Drew Kerr rides a R90 BMW. There's a lot of them Brizzy boys from Brisbane.
Yeah, I know. So I said we've never been to Brisbane.
I can't believe all these motorcyclists that are cropping up here. That's just, that's the entire. I might just go to bed and leave this running so you guys can talk amongst yourselves. Yamaha 360. Now that's something I've never heard of. It does sound a strange cylinder size, engine size. Wouldn't mind looking that one up. XT 500, yeah. I had the XT 250. A mate of mine had the XT 500, the big thumper. Yeah, we used to go out on the Sundays down the trails in Norfolk. The muddier and the more rain, the better.
Oh, see, that's true, man. I feel sorry for anyone here that aren't interested in bikes.
Yeah. Okay, stop the stop the comments now. Stop the motorbike things. I'm going to have to go anyway because we're 2 minutes off 2 hours, and I think
people will be getting annoyed.
30 minutes is probably good enough, but 2 hours is just mental. I think the last one was a camera test, and that went for 2 hours. So, yeah, 2 minutes and we'll call it quits. Even Claire Ravenwood had a 68 Honda CB350, bought for $20 and sold it for $75.
Donald's put future plans. Your future plans you showed.
Future plans were, I've got a Sky Electrics project coming up, a modification of a Matchbox car. That would be fun. And I've got the police car to do, the Bond Bug, and just all of the other 1 to 75 scale Matchbox that I don't have. Yes, Julie.
Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. I've got to find it. Arno, when do you do a new giveaway? When are you going to do a new giveaway?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the next one. Do you
Well,
want to?
it depends what you're doing, doesn't it?
Well, I could just do a random giveaway on the next video and say at the end,
Yeah.
we'll do that. Next video, I'll do a random giveaway. How about that? I'll just pick a model that I've got 2 of and yeah, put it out there, see if I can give it away to someone.
What does this mean? Marty, I've noticed with your restorations,
Thanks, Gary.
quite often screens are done in. Could there ever be a way of either making a new one or buying new old stock?
Yeah, you can buy reproductions, but
Are you talking? Oh, are they talking about the windscreen?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not smart enough or savvy enough to plan ahead. Now, ideally, I should get 100 models out of the box and go through them and then order windscreens for all of the ones that are broken. And then when I come around to doing them, I'll have the windscreens. But
And I've got.
it takes time, takes money, and I don't know. I just kind of wing it, I guess, and that's what I do. What?
Someone says about baking soda in your thing.
Yeah.
Now, all right, here. Have you tried using baking soda? Now, where would you get when we buy baking soda? You get a pot like that. Where do you get a load of baking soda?
I don't know if you can buy it in big 20-kilo bags or not. Brizzy boy picked me. What's Greyhound? Oh, Claire, watch Greyhound. I enjoyed that movie. Julie didn't like it so much. The new Tom Hanks one.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch it? Yeah, about the ship commander trying to defeat the German U-boats in the Atlantic Ocean. A bit technical for some people. A lot of people, I can imagine, wouldn't enjoy it, but I did. I thought it was great. Yeah, if we could mend cracks in the screens, it would be good. Francis, I've read and been told that if you use super glue, clear super glue, let it set and then sand it with fine, wet and dry emery, you can actually make an invisible repair, but I've never done that yet. One day, maybe. Okay, goodbye from Wiltshire. Stonehenge, been there. Look forward to your next video. Thanks,
We
Barry.
lived near Stonehenge.
We lived everywhere.
No, we did. We lived in Amesbury.
We lived in
Down.
Amesbury at
No,
Boston Down.
Down.
Yeah, Boston Down.
Thing. And I used to walk down the hill. Remember to Amesbury.
Yeah, thanks, John, for your vote. Okay, guys, take care from Jimmy. We're going now. Cheers, Marty. You and Julie. Enjoy the rest of your day. Will do. And Claire, try your local bakery. They might be able to order a bag of baking powder. Interesting idea. I might ask next time I'm down
Can you
there.
see Morty again before you go? I don't know where he's gone. He's gone somewhere.
Morty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morty's gone. He does his own thing.
Bye from Yorkshire. Goodbye.
Malcolm, take care, you guys. Thanks, Malcolm. Will do.
I have a custom from Danny before we go. Brizzy boy, you mean Danny's die-cast disasters?
Yeah.
Well, then you don't need a Marty's, do you? Brizzy boy.
And by Guzzy from Scotland. So to all of you out there, I hope you've enjoyed this. I have. I've had fun. So's Julie, I'm sure. It's great to have you all here, even though you're not physically here.
Why do we hear Julie so good without a mic? Because I've got a loud voice.
Yeah, big mouth. Well, loud mouth. No, doesn't sound right, does it? Will you stop giving me dirty looks? What?
I'll think about what you're saying, and maybe I wouldn't.
You said you had a loud mouth or something, loud voice. All right, we're going. So thank you all for coming. It's been great, and have a safe trip home. All right, goodbye. Say goodbye, Julie.
Safe trip home. They're at home.
Pretend they're here. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Francis.
I still like to have heard from Brizzy boy.